Hey everybody, what's up, what's new, and what's going on? We are back at the 2012 CPB tournaments, and this time we are at the men's doubles finals round between Arif and Yoga on the near side of the court, and on the far side of the court we have J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak. And for those of you who did not catch the earlier round, the semi-finals round, that was an exciting matchup between pretty much 3 Indonesians and 1 Chinese guy, I suppose. The 2 Indonesians that made it past the semi-finals was Yoga and Arif, as we see here. And the third was Andika, and the last, I guess, was Kevin Lee, who ended up losing out in a very exciting matchup. In the semifinals, everybody was watching it. They brought out the noisemakers. They brought out the blowhorns, in fact, and everybody was just exhilarated to see the amount of talent that we saw in the semifinals. But now, we're one stage further into the last match, the finals of the CPB tournament, the best of the best, and we're gonna see what J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak, I'm going to call him Junior just because that's what everybody else calls him these days at the tournaments. Anyway, J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak can do about this insanely talented Indonesian team of Arif and Yoga, who has absolutely breezed through the entire draw so far, hasn't dropped a single set, whereas J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak, they've been doing well. They've made it up to the finals, but they've had some tough matches, some tough 3-setters, and in terms of skill level, Junior and Jason, although they are extremely talented players, they're still not on paper quite as good as Arif and Yoga, and you'll see that by just knowing that Arif and Yoga are actually the coaches of J.Ho-Shue, and Junior is actually, I guess, in many cases the weakest link of these 4 players right now. Not to say that he's not good at all, because he's won quite a few tournaments in the past year. He's still playing in the under-19, I believe, and playing in open tournaments is quite a step up for many people. And we're gonna see what they can do, whether they can get or bypass the tremendous offense that both Yoga and Arif have, and whether they could find any sort of strategy to get through this game, to keep this close and give themselves opportunities to win the game. But with spectacular backhands like that from Yoga, it's really hard to overcome such crazy offensive shots, such speed and such talent on the near side of the court. So at 8-7, J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak getting off to an amazing start, actually, because going into this matchup, it seemed almost an impossible task to be leading against such an incredible team. Mind you, these guys, they played in the Toronto Open earlier, the guys in the near court, Yoga and Arif, they played in the Toronto Open earlier this year, which includes some of the best players in Canada. And they just breezed through the entire draw, destroying everybody in their path, and took both the men's singles and men's doubles championships. So that's how good they are. They are amongst the best in the world, if not not amongst the best in the world, the best in Canada. But and their rankings in the Canadian or their Canadian rankings are actually, I think they're about 10th or 11th in singles and about 20th in doubles in Canada. But that's only because they've only played 1 national tournament this year. They've kind of skipped out on all the other tournaments, focused on their coaching at the E-Badminton Club, and that's why they're not ranked quite as high as you think they would be, because arguably these are the 2 best players living in Canada right now, and they're playing against J.Ho-Shue, who's a junior. From what I know, he's 13 years old, because earlier this year he was playing in the junior nationals. He was playing in the under 14 boys singles age category and ended up winning the national champion in the under 14 category. So he himself is no slouch. He's an excellent badminton player. The only bad thing about this matchup right now is his coaches are on the other side of the court. J.Ho-Shue is being coached by both Arif and Yoga. And they're all part of the e-badminton club that has brought up such amazing talent in the past few years. And the last big jump smash by Arif really shows how good they are, and how advanced their tactics are, how great their shots are, to be able to just breeze through this entire draw at the CPB. It's the CPB Open, even though it's not one of those tournaments that count on rankings or point system or give you extra points to improve on your rankings. It's mostly considered a community type tournament where you just kind of have fun and play your best. But since it's been so well organized, and every single year it's been so much fun for all the players and all the spectators, that it attracts so many very talented international players. I know for sure in this draw we have the two Indonesians who came to Canada, Arif and Yoga, who are playing today. Who else do we have? We have Charles Pine, who's probably one of the best singles players in Canada right now, who lost out in the quarterfinals in men's doubles. And we have a lot of other big names from pretty much all over the world. Charles Pine, mind you, I mentioned him because he's representing Jamaica and was playing men's doubles, men's singles, and mixed doubles here. But right now we can see in this rally that J.Ho-Shue and J.Mak are trying their best to get some sort of attack going, get some sort of momentum, but to no avail. Arif and Yoga just casually returning their biggest smashes they could that Junior and Jason can possibly throw at them, and nothing at all. They're just standing around going, "Oh, is that all you can do?" And it shows on the scoreboard. Yoga and Arif up by 5 points right now, 17-12. Yoga serving in total dominance in total control of this game. Great jump smash by Ho-Shue, but so casually. Return cross court by Arif. Nobody there to get the return. And now, up by 6, 18-12. What can they do? And Jason, I mean Junior, trying his best to get his attack going, but to no avail. He hit it deep into the net. And now 19-12. Wow, did you see Yoga cut off that shot? Jason tried his best to kind of get it past the first defender, but again, so casually, so easily blocking that off and smashing it down, and almost did the exact same thing again. Now game point, Yoga and Arif. J.Mak serving. What can they do? They're still trying. They're still smashing everything they could possibly get their hands on. Oh yeah, finally they get an easy point. Jason Ho-Shue taking charge at the front of the net and smacking that right down, or at least giving him a chance to at least come back in the sets. 2014. Let's see what they can do in this last point. Big jump smash. Can't continue with that, and we're going to continue seeing the attack from the juniors on the far side of the court. Unfortunately, the last shot goes into the net, and we're heading into the second set. 21-14 for Yoga and Arif.